Hey guys, Gavin here with First We Slice, and you're watching Hot Subs, the show with hot questions, even hotter subs. Today I'm joined by a very special guest. Some of you may know him as Aron Lee's Disco Queen, Dr. Queso, Mr. Cheese, or just Aron Lee's. Aron, thank you so much for having us.
Happy to be here. A little nervous, but let's get this started.
Absolutely. So how are you with spice?
All I know is I'm not that great, but one thing that I do know is when I see these sauces, I just say one thing.
Which is?
Is it a sub above?
Absolutely.
Great. Then I'll devour every single drop of the hot sauce.
What if you had this big one I had here? Would you eat that whole thing?
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, it's good to know. So starting us off here, for those of you that don't know, Hot Subs is a show where we got a bunch of our beautiful Jersey Mike's hot sandwiches paired with a bunch of increasingly spicier hot sauces as we continue the gauntlet. Aron, you got 6 sauces to go through.
6 it is.
Starting us off is the number 16 Jersey Mike's chicken cheesesteak with our American Valley garlic hot sauce.
It looks very patriotic.
It sounds very patriotic.
Cheers. Okay.
I think a really big bite.
Is the goal to savor the flavor?
Yeah.
Okay. Good bread,
It's delicious bread.
evenly cut,
We make it in-house.
melted cheese to perfection. Hot sauce is good flavor. I can taste the garlic.
Okay. So, starting us off with questions. You, sir, own 2 Jersey Mike subs here in the Quad Cities, as well as being the father of 2 wonderful daughters, Eva and Lucia. So, being the owner of the sub shop, what would you say are their 2 sandwiches that represent them?
I love this question. Neva is a very picky eater and a very underrated human being. And so I'm going to classify her as the number 14,
Ooh.
the good old vegetarian.
Absolutely.
She's a wannabe vegetarian. She eats fruits, veggies, everything grown in the ground, and pork chops.
Naturally.
Yeah. Lucia, on the other hand, may look like her mother, but act like me. So this is a tough one.
Which is, what is acting like you mean? Exactly.
It's a little, so on the outside, it's beautiful, okay?
Okay.
It's elegant.
Okay.
On the inside, it's a little greasy,
Okay.
a little sloppy, a little messy. So we're gonna go with the secret item, the number 99.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Looks great, but once you get on the inside, it's a little greasy, a little sloppy, but tastes just right.
Just right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My daughter doesn't eat the sandwich.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you for that clarification. I was getting
Absolutely.
really confused.
Yes.
Next one is
Done.
our number 56, the Big Kahuna cheesesteak paired with our yellow bird jalapeno sauce
It's a jalapeno condiment.
with a jalapeno sandwich. So we, in our research, noticed that you have a very extensive food industry resume. From owning a food cart, shaking up wings, and slicing up pizzas. What brought you to the brand of Jersey Mike's? What was attractive about this brand?
It goes back to kind of my fundamental strengths.
Okay.
I was actually never really the best cook.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
Thank you. I was never really the best inventory, P&L, numbers manager. But what I was really good at was making people insanely happy. And I think going back to the existence of Aron Lee's, it's just been my one and only strength. And thankfully, I noticed that at a really, really early age and have played that into my professional career, and it led me to a lot of different brands. I didn't know I would actually love the Jersey Mike's brand as much as I would. The jalapeno condiment's getting me.
I'm good. I'm doing great.
Great. Yeah. Well.
Just let you know.
Well, you're not the one having to talk all this much.
You're
so.
right. I get to just sit here and throw away.
But the reality is The first day I worked for Jersey Mike's, I had been a customer for about 15 years, eating the Italian, eating the 99, eating the number 4, Aron's Way. And
what is Aron's Way?
Aron's Way, twist on Mike's Way, mayo, honey mustard, and top it off with a little bit of spice, which I think is appropriate, a lot of jalapenos.
Okay. So really the sauce shouldn't be affecting you that much if you had a lot of jalapenos.
No, but I need the mayo and the honey mustard to kind of tame
makes
it down.
sense.
And especially the exquisite zing from the juice.
You're right.
So back to why I fell in love with the brand. It's simple. I walked in, my heart was happy, my intuition was happy, because I just got to make people happy. And I think that the saying that almost everybody who works for Jersey Mike's goes is, we're in the people business, and oh yeah, we just have to make killer subs.
Moving on to our number 26, the chicken bacon ranch paired with the habanero spicy hot sauce. Let's dive right in with my ginormous hunk of a sandwich.
Okay. Crisp, clean heat. Inspired by the Highlands. We'll see about that. Right away, my nose smelt the habanero.
Oh yeah. Habanero, not a sweet pepper.
Nope. Not at all.
It's hot.
Nope.
So kind of jumping back to the beginning of our interview, you have some nicknames that
Yeah.
people know you by.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of throw some of them at you, and I want you to maybe elaborate, let us know what they mean. Starting us off, Dr. Queso.
Thank you, Gordon. Actually, one of the most genuine nicknames I've ever received,
Okay.
and I've actually been okay with
So
it.
that's more genuine than Aron Lee's the Disco Queen, which for the record, I made.
Sorry to offend you.
Very defended.
Every nickname given to me, I think that every leader out there should hope that their employees bring them down to their level. And being vulnerable, being made fun of, just makes you open, connected.
Yeah.
And so keep them coming.
So how about, that's perfect segue to how
Keep it
about
coming.
Shitty Knees Lee's?
That's not nice.
My favorite one, honestly, other than, of course, the best one, Aron Lee's the Disco Queen, but it's fine.
Yeah, Shitty Knees Lee's, it's a notorious nickname. Me and my friends used to do what we used to call dance aerobics.
Okay.
Dance aerobics was basically where I would stand up in front of the crowd. I would do a dance move. Everybody else would follow, okay? We did this for about 3 or 4, obviously really tough dance moves because the instructor was on another level. And it's a simple little kind of high step, right, to the right, high step to the left. And when I planted on my left, the knee gave out.
Of course.
I fell to the ground. I started kind of howling in some pain because I had torn a few things. But as humor would aside, I look up and the entire wedding party, dance floor, everybody had fallen to the ground, screaming in pain because they thought that this was the dance move that they needed to imitate. So Shitty Knees Lee's goes way back. It's very appropriate, but I'm hoping for some new knees soon. Looking at you, Coach.
So we actually heard this from a couple of sources that will remain anonymous. In high school basketball, you had a nickname for your Bunny. Can you elaborate on why you're given that nickname, the significance of it for us here in the audience?
That is absolutely amazing to whoever found that out. I love everybody here. But Bunny was my style of play. Was a pretty aggressive, and I was bouncing all around and never stopped moving, never stopped apparently slapping my foot on the floor, which actually I used to slap my hands on the floor a lot, but Bunny. And I know exactly maybe who you asked for that.
We have a very
nickname.
skilled research team.
I love you. I love you guys. Star friends. Shout out.
Wow. Well, very in-depth, and I love it. Thank you very much. So we are going to move on. This is our
ahead of my game.
number 17, the Jersey Mike's famous Philly. It's famous for a reason, but it's paired with the Hell's Kitchen Ghost Pepper Hot Sauce, courtesy of Mr. Gordon Ramsay himself.
Gordon? He's here?
Yes. No. All right, let's dive in.
Cheers.
No.
Dive in?
Yep. Okay.
This one's gonna hurt. I can feel it already. But we're gonna power through. It's like, you know what, right now, it's like 11:45.
Yeah.
One of our employees, who's usually really reliable, kind of overslept.
Okay.
We only have like 3/maybe 4 people on. Line almost creeping to the door. We're Quad City curving. We're feeling the heat, but we're gonna get through it.
Absolutely.
We're gonna get through it.
Absolutely. Okay, so moving on to the next question. There's a segment on our show called Explain That Gram, where we do a deep dive on our guests' Instagram to pull up interesting pictures we think need more context. So here I have a iPad.
This
not
isn't fair.
sponsored.
This isn't fair.
It's absolutely fair. So starting us off, this is the first picture we have. Can you explain this picture and the context behind it for our viewers at home? Here, I'll set this here for you.
Context, not being efficient at work.
Absolutely. Well, you do have a vacuum.
Yeah. I was getting to the efficiency part. I was taking my quick 5-minute break. Shout out to my favorite drink, El Capitan.
Captain.
Quite frankly, I don't know the exact background to this shot. What I do know is I'm super upset that nobody had done a trash run. I'm super upset that what looks to be the liquor cabinet is not locked. And I'm actually really upset that I hadn't had a haircut for quite some time.
You look a little
Scraggly.
scraggly.
And you know what? I need one now, but that's okay.
They are clean shaven, so that's, that's a plus.
Keep it clean, keep it fresh, high and tight most of the time.
Most of the time. Going to the next question here. The next picture, sorry. It's a beautiful picture.
My wonderful, amazing wife, business partner, mother of my children, and quite frankly, my best friend. This brings me back to I think it's the happiest time I've ever been. The birthing of my 2 children is close, but this was pure bliss, man. Pure bliss.
Shout out.
Yeah, love you, babe.
All right.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Now we're gonna move on.
You're hitting all kinds of emotions here. I like it.
And that,
I like
we
it.
got the spices and emotion now as well. So we're gonna move on to the last picture here on Explain That Gram. This one here. Now, what can you tell us about this picture? Who is this man?
This right here is the dedication to my Halloween costume.
Okay.
If anybody watches Nickelodeon, I was Quail Man.
Okay. I think I'm too young to understand.
Thank God you guys didn't see the front side because I actually was wearing khaki shorts with whitey-tighty underwear on the outside of that. So I think you guys captured the family-appropriate side of this superhero costume.
Absolutely. I think that's a wonderful picture. It really shows how white your arms are.
But, yeah, that's a good photo, though, because it reminds me of a part in my life
youth.
where I was taking my master's, and I was questioning a lot of things. And while taking my master's, I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings, and it was truly there where I fell in love with the hustle and the grind of the restaurant, but still always being able to make people happy, feel welcome, feel safe, feel secure. And so I owe that moment of my life to really why we're kind of sitting here, because I fell in love with the restaurants during that time frame. So yeah.
You are our Superman. You might have lost the part to Henry Cavill.
No, I'm your Quail Man.
You're our Quail Man.
Yeah. I feel great.
You feel great?
I feel great.
I'm glad to curiosity. What is your favorite sandwich overall? Like, doesn't matter the kind of sandwich. What is your favorite sandwich? We're not gonna eat this sandwich just yet. Sidebar question.
The sandwich, if it was my last supper, I would choose a number 4.
Wow.
Mike's Way.
Not Aaron's Way?
No.
That's your name in it.
It's okay. It's to really bring me back to my roots. It was actually day 3 or 4, and I was sitting down with Jeff Burns, and he looked at me and he said, if you ever meet Peter Cancro, he's gonna.
Which you've done, right?
Yes, I have.
Shout out.
Bless Peter's heart. He's motivated a lot of people to climb the mountain of success. But Jeff told me that Peter convinces a lot of people to eat the number 4. And at that point, when I bit into the sandwich, number 4 just ultimately became my favorite sandwich, even though I may, palate-wise, enjoy the Italian or the 43 a little more. The number 4 gives me that motivation every day to kind of just keep climbing towards success, to make you guys happy, to make my family happy, and to make our guests happy. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, number 4 plays a really special part.
We're gonna move on to the number 42 Chipotle chicken cheesesteak, paired with our Da Bomb Beyond Insanity.
Yeah.
Let's cheers this one, my man.
Well, in Denmark, we would say skål.
I don't get it.
Okay. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt. I'm not okay with that smell. I'm not okay with it.
All right, so while you're eating that, I will say, this is our question. So the month of giving, Jersey Mike's most important month of the entire year, every year.
Talk to me.
What makes it so important to you, to us, to the community, to everybody? Why is the month of giving so amazing?
You couldn't have started out with that question.
Nope.
Okay. This month, this is getting me.
Yep.
Can I?
You can do whatever you want.
All right.
This is your show.
There's no rules?
No rules. Just don't get up again. You're locked in.
I'm locked in.
Yep. At this point,
That's okay.
you did it, so I can do it.
Yeah. That's a tough sauce. I'm not happy about
It is
that one.
beyond insanity.
So the month of giving is,
Yeah.
we enjoy the culture of, from our leaders on down to our 15-year-olds. And I think the reason why we've established such an amazing culture is because we always are empathetic, kind, and doing everything we can and expecting nothing back in return. Because we know that it's what's best for the team, it's what's best for maybe the moment, it's what's best for your own personal growth, both professionally and personally. And I think the month of giving is just an extension of that mentality. And for me, the month of giving is exactly what Jersey Mike's is all about. When you go so hard throughout the whole year, expecting nothing back in return, I think it's the one month where we actually get some praise from you're feeling it? From
No, I'm fine.
I feel like I'm outpacing you at this moment.
Maybe a little bit.
But it's the one time where our organization, Junior Achievement, is so grateful to have partnered with us. I can't tell you how easy it is for us to stand up there morning, noon, and night, asking over and over and over again, because they always are telling us how gracious and how much gratitude they have towards the execution of Month of Giving, the excitement that all of us show, and most importantly, I want to keep it real. It's literally the heartbeat of our culture. All right, let's take a bite, and I want to keep going with Month of Giving. No? All right.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it with you. You know, I'm not an animal. So what made you partner with Junior Achievement? What's so attractive about them?
It's hard to talk with this one.
Oh, it's really hard.
I jokingly say I fell in love with their leaders. Shout out to Dougal. I do have a man crush on Dougal.
Shout out.
No, quite frankly, every single one of their employees, their board members, has shown us amazing support. I did not know what we were getting into that first year.
It was wild.
It was crazy, but
How much did we donate the first year?
20,000. With some help from corporate. So thank you, corporate. But it helped
Shout
push.
out.
Yeah, it helped push us up over the edge. But to watch the president of the organization stay with us throughout the whole day, and then continuing almost once a week, coming into our organization, from Lisa getting her 26s, to Tanya, to Dougal, to everyone else that I didn't mention, I'm sorry.
Mackenzie.
But yes, shout out to Mackenzie. It's a no-brainer with the partnership. I think to take it to the level that really hits home with me, though, is it's beyond the relationships. We wanted to figure out how we can make an impact on the future. And the best way is to impact the youth. And what Junior Achievement does is they teach these young kids all the way on up through the 12th grade work placement skills. Not things that you're going to learn in the school, not geometry, not chemistry.
Algebra.
Not algebra, unfortunately, but what it's like to pay taxes, what it's like to do real voting, what it's like to actually be an employee that's dealing with an upset guest, what it's like to be an employee to respect your boss. I think that they have, in my opinion, the greatest impact on our future, and we're seeing it with the employees that we have now.
Yeah.
We're seeing the ripple effect. So I think that we've done a pretty good job at picking out a pretty awesome partner.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, so how was that spice? How do you feel?
This hurts.
It hurts a lot, and as you can see by my milk, I've taken the easy road here.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you barely touched the milk. I'm almost done with my glass. I feel ashamed, to be honest. However, my throat burns like Pompeii. So we are going to move on. You can finish that up if you want.
Oh, absolutely.
Knock yourself
That's
out.
the name of the game.
What's the
When
name of
I
the
step
game?
up to a challenge, what do?
You kill it. You rock it out.
I rock it out.
Rocks it out. Moving on.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. We're gonna the last sandwich. I need more milk. I just want to commend your talking through that whole thing. I was sitting here sipping milk, and you were just continuously going on. And
Yeah, man.
Good job.
It hurt.
So it's
Power
tradition
through.
around here. Do a little bit extra on the sandwich. Call it the last dab.
No.
You don't have to if you don't want to, but whatever you want.
When in Rome?
We're in Rome. We're in the Quad Cities. Yeah, man.
Okay.
All right. Also want to mention, this is the buffalo chicken cheesesteak paired with the zombie apocalypse hot sauce. And yes, for those of you wondering, the buffalo chicken cheesesteak does in fact come with a Frank's buffalo sauce. But we here at First We Slice are into challenges. We're going to take it head on. You ready, Aaron?
It says all natural. Do you think it is?
Well, it also says healthy, so yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Let's
do
do
this.
it. That's gonna be dumb. That's gonna hurt so bad.
To be honest with you, I actually have trouble with the 44 when I eat it, just in general. So this has been a roller coaster for me, and I'm loving every second of it.
That's not right.
It's delicious. What are you talking about? I'm loving it. Not our slogan.
Any more
but-
questions?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
So
I like this.
we've heard from a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
Okay. In Jersey Mike's, in these Jersey Mike's, in all Jersey Mike's, it's just as much about the culture as it is the sandwiches. Can you speak to that? If not more so, but can you speak to that?
Yeah, I was hoping you'd ask something like that. If it's not on the
You
paper,
kind of answered it earlier.
way to read my mind. Culture, to me, is it's a vibe. It's a feeling. It's just this intuition that you feel kind of resonate throughout your whole body when you walk in, whether it's as a guest,
The music.
whether it's as an employee, the music,
Huge.
the banter, the commotion, but more importantly, the genuine connections that are being made with a smile, with eye contact. You could go on and on about how to actually enhance the culture, but the culture is our heartbeat.
Yeah.
The culture is why I think we
Getting to you now.
I don't think I was supposed to drink water. I think you were right.
The milk helps. It's a very quick release, and then back into the mud. And the dirt and just the heat.
I'm back. I'm
Yeah.
back.
Volcano, you could say.
But I think where were our strengths.
I mean, I had 2 bites of that one.
Okay, fair. But shall we look at the rest of your plate?
Here, I'll just do that. Yeah.
All right. The reason why our Jersey Mikes in particular, and I know that I'm really biased, why we stand out is because we hire off of emotional intelligence. We
Remarkable people.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna take a bite.
Go right ahead.
And I'm gonna come back to the question.
Sure.
I don't think that's gonna make it any better.
Do whatever you want. I would have thought it would have been this one, the bomb. But you blew through that sauce like it was no one's business. Like it was literally, like it was sriracha.
I just hate,
child's
I
play.
hate zombies.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm with you, I hate it too.
Yeah. So,
I can't do this.
Yeah, this one was really tasty.
yeah, I'm gonna power through because I need to finish,
Yeah, you're good.
and then eventually I'm gonna reset.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna knock that culture question right out the darn park, like Sammy Sosa before steroids.
Okay. Well, not out. I mean, after it was still out of the park.
Oh yeah,
You know,
just not as legit.
that is natural.
Mm-hmm.
Remarkable. Like our people. Our people are not on steroids.
That sauce hurts.
It's a good. I mean, it has a beautiful color. It's a good sauce. You know, artificially healthy, intentionally delicious.
But my job's easy because it's you guys that continue to enhance it day in and day out, day in and day out. G13 after G13, G13 contest, let's go.
Shout out.
But the reality is my job's easy because I get to just pick the people, but you guys are the ones that have to enforce the culture. And I think that's why I'm excited to showcase our skills to hopefully Peter and Mrs. Cancro, Miss Tatiana, and all the entourage that wants to follow them here. We're excited to show what we're all about because I think that we have something special really going on here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Last year,
Yeah.
a little bit back to the Day of Giving, were we number 1?
We were number 1 out of, I don't remember how many stores back then. I think it was a little over 1,500, 1,550. But
And they got smashed.
I couldn't tell you how shocked I was every single day running that report and being like, how are we getting so many donations? And what's exciting this year is I'm actually even more shocked every single day I go to run the report and see how many donations you guys are doing. So keep it up, man.
Absolutely. Well, Aaron, 6 subs down for the most part for me, and 6 sauces down.
How
How
do
do you feel? You did you were licking the thing clean.
Yeah. I have a little more. I'll get to it.
Animal.
Yeah.
Animal. I mean, you can call me the animal. I just picked through it because I just
I'll call you the insect.
child.
No, I feel great.
fantastic.
I feel very fortunate. I feel that hopefully you guys can see that I'm not as weak as my biceps may look.
And your legs.
And my knees.
Torso.
Torso.
Neck.
But mentally. And my heart,
Your heart.
it's as strong
That's
as
up here.
it's as strong as anybody.
Oh, yeah. So, Aaron, did it. You went through the gauntlet. I'm going to roll out the red carpet to you. This camera, that camera. Tell the people what you got going on.
I guess this is what's to come in the Lizo world. We've got 2 insanely amazing stores, 2 stores that are crushing it, but we have a ton of people, a ton of leaders that are ready to showcase all of their skills. And so we're going to be bringing a Jersey Mike's to Dubuque, Iowa, a Jersey Mike's to Bettendorf, Iowa.
Bettendorf, I used to live there.
Yes. Shout out to the Bulldogs.
Shout out.
And we're in the process of looking at a few other markets as well. And so, with people like yourself and the many other leaders that we have, it makes all the sense in the world to scale and to grow. And I've always said that scaling to large will be easy if we figure out the systems and we figure out the culture. and I think that we've got things figured out. So let's scale.
Let's scale.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Aron. This is First We Slice. Thank you for watching.
Bye, guys.